What is up, you guys? Oh, what is up, you guys? Dan the Beast 94 here. Coming back at you with another video and my special guest for the evening, the DVD Freak. Something new. I usually don't get like reaction videos of me unboxing. Usually I'll just get the comments in the comment section like, great video, Dan. Awesome pickup. Wow, I really need to pick that up. And, just shit like that, just quoting off some anonymous people. Um, what I have here is a DVD, obviously, from eBay, brand new sealed. Um, I can't necessarily say it's hard to come by. Um, I got mine for $10, which was a pretty good find steal. So let's open this up. And I was debating whether to get the Blu-ray or the DVD, but I figured why not the DVD since it was probably like $5 cheaper. All right, and what we have here is another package.
Oh god, I hate when they do that.
Okay, so we're gonna open this up. Here it is, and what we have here is the best of In Your House.
Hey.
Brand
So
new.
you went with the DVD version.
Yep, went with the DVD version. I would have went with the Blu-ray version. I know they had some like Blu-ray exclusive matches. I think one of the Blu-rays was. I think one of the exclusives was fucking Todd Pettengill calling the winner of the house from '95 from the first In Your House.
Yeah.
All right, so let's open this up. I'm gonna give this a sneak peek inside and see what this comes with. All right. So this is officially not brand new anymore. Still brand new to me, but.
You know what I really hate about this DVD is they put the match listing behind the disc. I hate when they do that.
All right, so let's take a look at the cover here real quick. We have the Undertaker here. We have a stare down between Steve Austin and Bret Hart. Yeah, Kane dropping the leg drop. Oh, brother. Got Shawn Michaels there. Got Bulldog and Bret, Rock and Mankind from like the later In Your House pay-per-views. My opinion, I think the In Your House pay-per-view should have ended by 98 because by the time 99 came rolling around, they weren't even mentioning that, oh, this was an In Your House pay-per-view. They would just say, oh, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. I believe the last In Your House event was Backlash 99. So after that, they should have just canceled it earlier. But some of the matches that are included on here, we got Bret versus Bulldog from In Your House 5 for the WWE Championship. In Your House Buried Alive, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Ground Zero, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. And then, something like this. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Last Man Standing match. For the WWE Championship, The Rock taking on Mankind. And as we open this up, some pretty nice work on the inside here.
Yeah, I really like the artwork on this DVD, especially the cover.
And then we open this up.
And you actually get a bunch of poster artwork on the side flap.
So this is something that I really like here. It's the disc artwork. So let's take a look at the match listings here. So one thing I don't like about this disc artwork is it's very clear. It can easily smudge, easily get scratched. But all right, so let's go on with the first matches here. In Your House, May 14th of '95, we got Bret Hart taking on Hakushi. Another In Your House event from '95, Intercontinental Championship, Jeff Jarrett taking on Shawn Michaels. October of '95, another IC title match with Razor Ramon taking on Dean Douglas. Oh boy, we have the Arkansas Hog Pen match between Triple H and Henry O. Godwin. Let me see. WWE Championship match from December of '95, Bret Hart versus British Bulldog. Move on to the second disc. see what we have here on disc 2. Disc 2, we have Shawn Michaels taking on Diesel in a no-holds-barred match for the WWE Championship. One of my favorite matches from In Your House Mind Games, Shawn Michaels versus Mankind, WWE Championship. Awesome match. In Your House Buried Alive, Austin versus Helmsley. In Your House Buried Alive once again in the Buried Alive match between Undertaker and Mankind. We have a fatal four-way match, four corners match for the vacant WWE Championship between Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Vader, and The Undertaker. So let's see. Go on here to the final disc. In Your House Canadian Stampede, infamous match here. We have the Hart Foundation taking out Austin, Shamrock, Goldust, and LOD. In Your House Ground Zero, Shawn Michaels taking on The Undertaker. Then we have an 8-man tag team match at No Way Out of Texas in Your House from February of '98. Obviously, the pretty interesting lineup when it comes to tag teams. But obviously, one of the tag team partners in this match was because of Shawn Michaels' injury, as they were just trying to finish him off at WrestleMania 14. We had Stone Cold, Owen Hart, Cactus Jack, and Chainsaw Charlie taking on Triple H, the New Age Outlaws, and Savio Vega. I feel like they could have found a better partner than that, but it is what it is. Fully Loaded 98, we had Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker taking on Mankind and Kane for the WWE Tag Team titles. Judgment Day in Your House, October of '98, Ken Shamrock versus Mankind for the IC title. And then the final match here, St. Valentine's Day Massacre '99, The Rock taking on Mankind. I think this set could have been a little bit better. They could have added a couple extra matches on here. But other than that, this was a pretty solid set at the time, as everybody was pretty curious at the time of what In Your House was about. I definitely missed the In Your House pay-per-views. But this was around the time WWE was starting to showcase off. They wanted to showcase off more events, more pay-per-view events, at least once a month instead of the big four. So obviously, I would say after '94, going into '95, they were like, "Hey, let's do something where we do a pay-per-view once a month." And basically, it's traditional nowadays in wrestling, as we would get pay-per-views once a month. With the exception of these, pay-per-views nowadays being practically gimmick matches. Back in the days, as you were doing pay-per-views, these gimmick matches were included onto pay-per-views like this. And I believe they should do that nowadays instead of having gimmick pay-per-views, because I think it'll bring a lot more hype into the event, rather than just having 4 Hell in a Cell matches in one pay-per-view. So
I think this would have worked better as just an anthology box set. Include all the pay-per-views, shape it as a house, literally. If you, some people might recognize the Full House box set. It was shaped like a house. Great box set. Just do it that way. Have the box set be a house and then have slimline cases inside. This would have been so cool. It's a missed opportunity. That and King of the Ring, I always said, should have had some sort of anthology box set, and we never did.
Something like that would remind me of the Full House box set. You have the house,
Yeah.
roof, and then you have all these slim packagings, and you have all the years like 95, 96. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, I think the In Your House pay-per-view should have ended by at least '98 instead of going onward into '99, as the In Your House name wasn't practically recognized anymore by probably like Breakdown or St. Valentine's Day Massacre. I mean, it wasn't necessarily said, "Oh, in your house." No, it's St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Oh, all right, never mind. So, yeah, um, I honestly don't think these pay-per-views nowadays, um, definitely want to be, definitely want to get over with fans. Unless you're like an old school fan like myself or Freak or Rick. Um, obviously they did bring back the In Your House name recently for the NXT event a couple months ago. I thought that was pretty cool, but at the same time, it's a way of lacking creativity. But it's always good to see something like these once in a while. But going back to back, like Great American Bash, In Your House. Now we're getting Halloween Havoc. It's like, you know, find at least come up with a name or a concept that that will freshen the minds of like the newer generation. That way they can look back upon and be like, hey, this was our generation of like pay-per-view, instead of just being like, oh, this pay-per-view was revised after like 15 years. So other than that, not a bad set. I would recommend anybody to pick this up. um, Especially if you want to look at what the WWE was capable of presenting in the mid to late 90s, pay per view wise. So be sure to hit that like button, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and subscribe. Especially if you're going to be watching my videos and you're not subscribed. What are you doing? Hit that button. Until next time, Beast 94 and the DVD Freak, signing off.